Russia sent a warning to NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, stating that Russia has its own national interests, which led to the defeat of both Hitler and Napoleon. Rutte ignored this warning and traveled to Kyiv to meet with Ukrainian officials. He stated that his mission was to support Ukraine while fighting with Russia, and that NATO would commit $44.1 billion in military aid to Ukraine in 2025. President Zelensky presented the Ukraine Victory Plan to Rutte, which includes Ukraine's request for additional weapons from the West and lifting all weapons-related restrictions. Rutte did not agree with NATO becoming involved in shooting down Russian missiles and drones over Ukraine, but he did not deny it. He publicly supported Ukraine's right to use all Western-donated weapons to strike targets deep into Russia as it deems fit, asserting that Ukraine's right to self-defense extends beyond the border, and Russia's illegal war justifies Ukraine's use of Russian weapons against targets within Ukraine. The conflict in Ukraine is complex due to various factors, including the use of weapons, the question of Ukraine joining NATO, and the potential for escalation. Attacks on Russia could lead to a loss of Russian morale, degraded Russian capability, but could also potentially escalate the war. The unrestricted use of Western weapons may also prolong the war, as Germany, the US, and Hungary, among others, are unwilling to risk an escalation with Russia. France is also backing off of an aggressive stance against Russia due to domestic political issues. The question of Ukraine joining NATO is also a topic of discussion, with the US, Germany, Hungary, and other NATO members publicly opposing it. Secretary-General Rutte's statements supporting Ukraine's NATO membership could complicate peace talks and hinder future negotiations with Russia. The open question of defending airspace over Ukraine and free use of weapons can be justified. It poses a significant risk to the alliance, even as Russia continues to attack targets deep in Ukraine.